Superstar Adele just posted this photo to her Instagram celebrating those frontline workers who are keeping us safe. And as many of you know, Adele is a music superstar with Grammy Awards and 100+ million albums sold. She's great. She does a really good job. She has really, really great music. I think she does a wonderful job. And she lost a lot of weight. So good for her. I'm happy to hear it. She's taking her health seriously. But of course, as most of you are aware, in the era of the internet, everything is offensive. So simply by posting a photo of herself, which is something everybody does, people are now outraged at Fatphobia. How dare Adele lose weight? Okay, they're not mad at Adele. What people are saying is like, celebrating her smaller body is fatphobic. She worked really hard to lose weight because she was pretty big. Now she's really small and she looks great. It's not fatphobic to compliment someone for being healthy. It's not fatphobic to congratulate someone for, overcoming whatever it is that was holding them back. And it's not just about being fat or being skinny. It's she decided to make a change. Sometimes these changes are very difficult for people. She did a good job and everybody's got to be mad about it. Yeah, well, you know what? It's not the first time we've heard this. Insider reports Adele has caused a stir on social media after posting photos of her 32nd birthday celebration in isolation and thanking first responders and essential workers for their service during the pandemic. Oh, she caused the stir. Could you imagine not being allowed to post a selfie because you lost weight? Well, yeah, she apparently offended some people. Fans and fellow celebrities complimented her perceived glow up in the photo, in which she looks particularly slender. The British singer has apparently been on a weight loss journey since her divorce in September and credits a special diet and a lot of Pilates. There was a buzz around photos of the singer looking slender after Drake's birthday party in October at a Christmas party, and then again on a beach in January. Through the process, many have commented that the singer looks gorgeous and unrecognizable by way of compliment. But the photo also sparked a new controversy over what it means to celebrate a person's weight loss. Fans have voiced concerns about whether it's appropriate to comment at all and whether there's a healthy way to do so. Speaking to Insider, an expert said the answer to all the questions raised depends on context. Well, we'll read the context. We'll read what you think. But let me just tell you. Listen, some people find fat women attractive. Some people are attracted to medium-sized women, and some people are attracted to slender women. So if somebody is losing weight and then they post a photo of themselves and they're slender and someone says, you look gorgeous, that is just one person who prefers how she looks. The people who prefer her being, heavier or overweight aren't going to comment, you look terrible now that you've lost weight. I mean, some people probably did. I'm sure, because there's some people who think that. The point is, just because one person compliments her doesn't mean they're making this profound statement that only thin people can be beautiful. I think it's fair to point out, typically as a society, we do view thinner people as more desirable for whatever reason. But that's the point, right? Stop ragging on people for being nice to her. It's mostly about no matter what she does, they call her beautiful. But of course, it's the internet, so, you're not allowed to say things that are true or how you feel. Because no matter what you say, like the joke is on Twitter, if you tweet something like, I like pancakes, people will be like, dude, why do you hate waffles? Fans voiced concerns that complimenting someone's weight loss sends a dangerous message. Oh, cringe. Fans on social media were quick to create memes about Adele's photo, but some also voiced concerns that the emphasis on weight loss could be unhealthy and harmful to people. Writer Roisin Ingle pointed out that weight loss isn't an indicator of worth and that Adele should be celebrated for her talent. I'm going to celebrate Adele because she clearly worked really hard at this, eating a special diet and doing Pilates. Good on you for being healthy. Everyone else can shut up. Adele is the same person she was, kind of, but she's also accomplished something. Not a better person. I disagree, actually. I would say she is a better person. Not about the weight loss, about setting a goal and succeeding. Not a more acceptable person. That's fair. The same. The growth is on the inside. She is a strong, brilliant, talented woman. She always was. And that's why I think she was able to succeed in this endeavor. I mean, she is seriously successful. She makes great music. So naturally, someone as strong and as talented as her could make a decision to better their life and get healthy, and did so. And yes, you're allowed to compliment it. Writer Sharronda Brown has written about the problems of complementing weight loss, in part because it assumes thinner bodies are more valuable. No, it's just you complaining because you're jealous. Like I said early on, if someone comes out and says, hey man, I really like black t-shirts, I'd be like, thank you. They're not saying they hate white t-shirts. They're just saying they like this one. What we're really hearing is that you don't want her to be complimented because you're jealous that you are overweight, or you're pretending you're virtue signaling and trying to make up some reason why you should be outraged. Because of course on the internet, everybody needs to be outraged. She says it can put commentators' own insecurities on the person they're ostensibly celebrating. Shut up. Quote, my body is not better now than it was 6 months ago, just because it happens to take up less space. And I need people to stop trying to make me carry the weight of their own fat hatred. No, it's because it causes cancer. It's a strain on your heart and your breathing, and all around you are risking your life. And when you advocate for bad behavior, you risk other people's lives. In response to previous posts about Adele's body, Toronto-based writer Audra Williams pointed out in a viral Twitter post that weight loss can be a sign of a serious physical or mental health issues. And complimenting it out of context could send a dangerous message that how you look is more important than whether you are healthy. Celebrating Adele's weight loss is a garbage thing to do for a million reasons. It tells your fat friends you think their bodies are a problem to be solved. No, it doesn't. That's just you with your hang-ups. The weight loss could be the result of physical or mental health struggles. Weird to cheer about. You are making assumptions that Adele is suffering mental problems. I'm not. I'm positively assuming, I'm assuming in the positive, that she decided to make a bold, positive change for her life to exercise and eat right, and good for her. Research shows appearance is not a good indication of health. Now, that's a fair point, right? Perhaps she's losing weight because she went through a divorce and she's dealing with anxiety and other issues and she's not eating. That's true. But why would you always assume the worst of someone? More importantly, stop making it about you. If someone compliments someone else, mind your own business. Of course, these people, they like to shove their hand over the mouths of other people and then say, let me be offended on your behalf. I'm not interested in that. You can shut up. They say research does indeed show that while weight can be a component of health, it can be. I love this stuff. All right, look, check this out. It was back in October. Celebrating Adele's weight loss isn't a compliment, it's fatphobia. Shut up, man. I am so sick of this. Let me do the libertarian shtick for you. Look, I don't care what you do, man. It's America. You want to eat Twinkies, ho-hos all day? You go ahead and do it. I don't care. If you want to be overweight, that's fine. Just don't expect me to pay for your health care if you do. See, here's the thing, man. I'm all about universal healthcare. I love the idea. I just don't know if it's possible. And this is one of the contributing factors to why I don't believe it's possible. Because people who are overweight tend to have health issues relative to people who are smaller. This is a fact. We know this. Now, if you want to be overweight, I got no beef, man. You go do your thing. Me personally, I like skateboarding. I like running around and jumping up and getting all sweaty and doing that. That's my thing. If it's not your thing, then by all means, sit around playing video games. Do what makes you happy. I got no beef. Just don't expect other people to celebrate what we know to be bad, right? I've heard it from a lot of people when I brought up this subject before. They say, I choose to be overweight. I choose to live my life. And I'm like, rad, do your thing. Don't care, right? But if you're going to come out and be like, don't compliment Adele for losing. No. Losing weight's a good thing. It is. And if someone wants to stand up for themselves and defend their rights and their liberties to be overweight, that's a good thing too. Go by all means. But it's typically these people who are arguing about fatphobia, who also tend to be for universal health care. And see, that's the problem I have. Listen, man, if you want to do this, just don't put the burden on me. Now, Adele's been losing weight for some time. So this story goes back to October. They're talking about Drake's birthday party. Yeah, she lost weight and good for her. And you know what? I really don't care all that much. And I think, honestly, most people don't care all that much. But she really does look fantastic. She's lost a ton of weight. Good for her. She's going to live longer. She'll be healthier. Better for her knees, all that stuff. There are a lot of really good posts, actually. A lot of people, and here's a Twitter thread saying Adele's birthday picture sparks a debate on the links between, body positivity, blah, blah, blah. A lot of the posts are actually positive, saying things like, even if you're overweight, you can be beautiful, don't be self-conscious. That says something very important. I agree, first and foremost. Like I mentioned, there are a lot of people who actually prefer larger women. It's true. I don't know if most men would. I'm not going to play any games. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. In that capacity, I can't tell you. But I think there's a positive way to view this. But the fact that you would even tell someone, don't worry, you're beautiful too, shows that you don't really think so. You know what I mean? Like, if it was true that you thought they were beautiful, you wouldn't need to say it. You wouldn't need to reassure them simply because someone else is being complimented. The fact is, mainstream society views people who are thinner as more attractive. So you can desperately try to convince people that they're beautiful too, but everybody knows. Come on, man. If you are overweight, you are not viewed as attractive as someone else. There is someone for you. There are people who appreciate that more than being thin, but you don't see people going around saying to Adele, I'm so sorry you're thin. Just remember, you're beautiful too. No, they're being like, wow, congratulations. Because we know what the gut reaction is to the average person. We know what the average person thinks is attractive. Well, this is just, I don't know. This is the world we get because everyone's opinion is elevated. And all of these people, I guess, we can just chalk it up to virtue signaling. In the end, I think the average person gets it. Good job, Adele. Cool. Rad. You lost weight. Have a good day. It's not really that important, to be honest. But as long as there's an opportunity to get clicks and to pander to people, we're going to see more of this kind of stuff. But there you go. Whatever. This is a stupid, nonsensical story that I think ultimately doesn't matter, that I'm actually quite bored talking about. Congratulations, Adele lost weight. Why is anyone bothering with this? Whatever. I got a couple more stories coming up for you in a few minutes. Stick around, and I will see you all shortly.